Yo, what is good, everyone? It is Zigzag here. Welcome back to the second channel, GeoGuessr Explained. Taking a break from the road to number one today to play with another man who is also on the road to number one. That is Dallin. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Oscar. How are you?
I'm chilling and feeling. And Dallin is we've been friends for years now. And he's got his own channel. You can check that out. Dallin, we've just been playing some Varied World over on your channel, so you guys can check out part one over there. What do you have to say about this map, having just tried it out for a bit?
Yeah, I was telling you this a bit off video, but I'm really warming up to this map. I think it has a good variety of tougher locations, I think. So it really tests your knowledge, I think, and having to employ everything that you've learned in GeoGuessr.
I agree. Like it definitely has an AI gen kind of feeling, but it does feel a bit more balanced, maybe a bit less like island heavy and that kind of thing. I don't know. They're both similar maps. They're probably my two favorite maps at the moment. And we're just gonna have to see how things go down today. On our previous video, I won't spoil our top score, but I will say that we lost our last trick in a very unlucky fashion. We were very close to the right answer, which was like kind of humorous at the time. But let's just see if we can improve on that today. Okay, so I guess we'll just take turns at first thoughts. I mean, this one's clearly South Africa though. It's more a question of region guessing. We've got the left-hand drive here. These kind of walled houses. It looks like Australia, which is always it always makes me consider South Coast towns here, like George, Naberha, Cape Town, but like Durban and Pretoria are both possible too. Do you have any thought?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels more coastal to me. It's a bit more green.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. I'm kind of with you on the coastal towns, though.
Maybe I think like East London could work quite nicely here. It seems possible to me.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. Yeah, it was just Cape Town. Fair enough.
What? Okay.
Didn't look like a typical Cape Town, to be fair.
Yep.
Okay, so your first thoughts this time.
Okay, so it's a bit hard for me to make out the pole. Is that pole rounded? It looks.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I lean more Italy with this one, with the rounded pole. Gen 2 as well. I think we can make out some houses in the back, right? Like,
yeah,
it looks like
apartment style,
cream colored-ish,
yeah,
maybe, or like tan, with like orange roofs.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
And we have some rock walls. So I guess my first thought is Sardinia here. What about you?
I'm thinking we slam Sardinia. I think that's easily the most likely here. Let's go for it.
All right, let's try it.
Okay, Sicily. Works.
Right.
Same thing.
Yep.
Ooh. Are we kind of low here? Maybe this could be Panama.
Yep, that was my thought as well.
23? Yeah. Yeah,
bigger blur. This kind of like vertical blur, I guess. I don't know how to explain that one, but
yeah. It's like very much, it's huge and it's kind of straight and yeah. Camera feels a little lower. We're on a hill, so it does make it harder to see, but no, I'm thinking Panama's easily most likely here out of anything, so send it. Nice.
Yep, love that. Nice region guess as well.
Thank you. Okay, this is interesting. So, what are you thinking here initially?
Okay, so we're definitely in the Americas here.
22 from what I can see.
Yeah, in terms of where, my first thought was Ontario here, like something in the Toronto area. Like these one-story brick houses, I feel like are quite common there when it's further north. I don't know. What are your thoughts here?
I actually also had Ontario first thought. I think maybe the big one for me is that we have no porches and no mailboxes. I feel like that, like people often talk about those for Ontario. Lamp also fits actually. It's straight edged instead of round, so that's also meant to be like a downtown, metropolitan Toronto and that area. Like we're just like southern Ontario lamps.
Cool.
Not only there, of course, they're also common elsewhere, but definitely a decent tip for that area.
We have a front as well, right? On the truck there.
Also, very good point. So front plates as opposed to like Quebec also looks exactly like this, but does not have front plates. That being said, people do say these lines in the road. Oh, it's not really sealed, is it? It's actually just wet. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah,
because I do see this like that's an old school meta that the road seals are very American. But no, I think I like Ontario best here. I do. And if it's not, then it's somewhere Midwest United States, surely.
Yep.
Okay.
I would have to agree.
We'll send it in here. Let's go Kitchener, Ontario. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, running it back. Initial vibe is that this probably feels a bit too dry to be Canada. Double yellows also lean you US. I'm thinking it doesn't really look like a Texas pavement. I could still see Texas here, but I'm thinking something out that direction, possibly Oklahoma, possibly even like Kansas, Missouri. Maybe actually I do lean Texas and it's just like kind of a strange pavement for Texas. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I lean more Texas here as well. I think we're aligned. Like the sandiness on the left
Yeah, it
feels a
does
bit
feel
more
a little
south to
sandy.
me.
Yeah.
And like the grass on the left as well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feels like it's more Texas to me.
Okay, let's go like Austin maybe. I feel like Austin or
Yeah.
Dallas feel decent here. Okay, yeah, nice. Well, that was a good first seed.
Yeah, we'll take that.
5 for 5 on this map, you never complain about. Okay, lots of white brick going on. Painted pole, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, I mean, this should just be Guatemala, right? We have the boxy blur, painted poles as well in the background.
I am very much, I'm just checking my recording. I am very much liking Guat here, especially the white bricks feel really good. Pine trees spammed, really thin line. I've noticed that Guat uses really thin lines, often with reflectors inside. This, or 2017 copyrights, it's all checking out here. Probably downtown, I'm thinking.
Sure, let's
Makes
try
a lot
that.
of sense to me. Okay, just downtown Quetzaltenango. Quetzaltenango.
Tenango.
Tenango. Got that. It's probably the first time I've ever said it right, to be honest. Okay.
All right, now this is spicy, isn't it?
This is a little more spicy. I'm initially vibing Colombia here because of the fence and the palms and the ridge and the dirt color. But that's not to say it couldn't be Mexico, couldn't be Ecuador, couldn't be Brazil.
Oh no. Okay.
Couldn't be Southeast Asia. I feel like that's what you're.
Yeah, you're not gonna love what I'm gonna say here.
Okay, what are you thinking? What do you think? I'm curious.
My vibe was Philly here. I think the stick fence is a little weird though. I can't lie. So I do like where your head's at in Colombia.
Yeah, the prevalence of the like coconut palms is very much more common in Southeast Asia than it is in Latin. So I can definitely see what you're saying there. I think the fence is the main thing that's drawing me away from it, especially this post here, which just looks so typical of Latin, right? But I definitely see where you're coming from there. If it was Southeast Asia, it would be Philippines, I think. Don't really see it for Indo. It could be like a very strange like Malaysia or something, but no. But it would probably just be Philly with the fence. But we'll see. That ridge is like going north-south. I do think we're probably like inside like one of these valleys here, maybe. That's my main thought here.
All right, let's run that. I'm down for that. Yes. With the mountains like at this angle, I think that does make a lot of sense as well.
And also, did you know, little geography fact, that Colombia is actually the country in the world with the most species of palms. So palms are just a little less trustworthy in Colombia as well. Oh, well, watch it be another country, but I think I would be like 50% confident on Colombia here.
All right.
It was Mexico. Okay. Colima.
Okay, well.
Colima is actually a place. You can see we got that north-south
Yep, there
ridge.
it is.
But Colima is a place with a lot of coconut palms, so it's not an entire surprise to me there.
Okay. We did have the right thought of it being in a valley there. Like, I mean, it did make a lot of sense. I think your thought process definitely made sense to me, but
you just lose something like that.
That's just a hard one.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so Slovenia, Austria, thoughts?
Yep. I think I lean more. Wow, I'm actually not sure. What are your thoughts here? I lean more maybe Slovenia, I think, with the road, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. We have very short dashes in the middle here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but it maybe like random infrastructure feels a bit more Slovenian. Then again, I feel like the vibe of the trees is more maybe Austrian, and maybe the sign as well, though I'm really not too sure about that.
Yeah,
I think
I don't know
I
about
think I
that.
slightly lean Austria, but it's a real 50-50 round.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure either. I think it is a real 50-50, and we can just let's just send what you think, and then
Yeah, let's
because we're on
just
zero anyway, so we
okay.
might as well.
Patui. I've been to Patui. That's unlucky. Yeah, right. Okay, maybe the short dashes could be a thing then.
Maybe in Gen 3. Because I feel like a lot of the roads in Gen 4 have like you've never seen those like long Norwegian outer dashes,
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Slovenia in like Gen 3. So like they've just painted those on, so I feel like
Right.
they redid the roads probably.
Yeah,
Uh,
new like system of what the standards are and stuff. I think I agree with you.
yeah.
I did think of that. This should be Singapore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed. Infrastructure and nice highway.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. So we have two options here.
Yep. And I think I lean the Sweden option.
That's interesting because I could definitely see this being Estonia, actually.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
What's our copyright looking like?
22. So
Okay.
not entirely helpful, unfortunately. If it was
Yeah.
21 or 20 or 19 or 18, then we could go Sweden for free.
Yep.
We don't get a free pass this time. So this is a crazy call out, but this island does look like this. This one here.
Ooh.
That would that would be I mean that's a crazy call if it ends up being correct, but let me
The one
actually
that Kron 5K'd
the one
on
that
one of
Cron
the
5
YouTube
did.
shorts.
Yeah. Because it is like super overcast and it has like a lot of like pine needles on the ground in this. I think actually Sweden is more likely.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we had this discussion on my video, but I have been saying that Baltics is like just extremely hard for me. And even on this
Estonia.
round where we get clear road lines, right?
Bloody
I mean,
Estonia, man. Okay. I got two pieces of logic for you, Dallin. See what you think, because
yep.
I know you kind of think like me in this way. You like to weigh up all the different factors at play.
Yep.
These almost look like they're painted over old ones. Here,
Mm.
can you see how there's like kind of like a bit of a shadow on some of them? Like particularly
Yeah, a
this
little
one and
bit.
this one, we can kind of see. I'm not sure if that's just like a sloppy paint job or if there were that ones that it's not clear. Like we could easily see better like examples of that. Okay, but my
Yeah.
other point is we're on one streak, and this is a swag guess if it happens to be correct. So I kind of just want to go for it anyway. Like.
I love that. Let's do it then.
Okay. Yeah. Would be just looking for that perfect angle. I mean, it could be. Is it? That's probably a bit too northeast. Or maybe there is actually no roads that line up nicely enough. It's a bit.
This looks like that one Estonian island round 2.
Maybe okay. We could be that. Oh, we would have houses though. Damn it. I just want to see like one angle. Otherwise, we can just go Sweden. Wait, that. Okay, that actually looks pretty decent. Oh, we'd have houses again though. Okay, I think this is too populated. I think we'll go Sweden.
Okay.
Oh, dude, but I don't know if I can live with myself if it happens to actually be this island, dude. Oh, hello.
Then let's send
It's
the
so
island.
populated. It's so
Let's
populated.
do it. Why not?
No, but I just don't see where the like
Yeah, that's
every
true. It
turn I
doesn't really line
found
up.
has houses, so I'm just not feeling it anymore. We'll go Sweden.
All right.
No, screw it. We're going. Okay, it is a stone.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Nice.
Nice one.
You know what? My logic was that it might have been painted over old lines, but the longer I looked, I thought these lines are actually quite fresh. So, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know.
and the road looked newer, right? So they probably just repaved that one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That actually could, in those very difficult ones, help you. But I think actually probably tree cover's more useful, realistically.
Yeah.
Like we had a lot of Scots pines. I feel like that's kind of. Anyway, I did a lot of talking in that last round. What are you thinking about this one, Dallin?
Okay. It's looking like Brazil, something south to me, I would say. Maybe. Yeah, I mean these rounds I really struggle on, right? We're getting some pretty red soil. I thought like RGDS, Piranha, maybe Santa Catarina here. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm basically with you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think RGDS is pretty good, but then you get ones that look like this randomly in Goiás as well.
Yep.
But Yeah, let's just go RDDS and test our luck. Yeah, okay. Just
Yeah, I mean,
MS, that's fine. Okay, clearly up here. Just got
yep.
that hazy coverage, larch trees everywhere. Got a bit of traffic. Maybe we could push it towards Magadan, going direct north-south. Yeah.
Yep.
Somewhere here, maybe. Yep.
Nice.
Traffic in Russia can be very useful. The more you see it, the closer you are to the city, generally speaking.
That's true. And when you see like a lot of big, I don't know, like big trucks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Usually gets closer to like a more populated city. Might be fake, but
No,
you know.
it's real. It's real. I have some interesting thoughts here. I want to hear yours first because I may have a
Okay.
controversial one type of thing.
Yeah, so I'm mainly between like a Ukraine here or
Mm-hmm.
maybe just a Russia.
Mm-hmm.
I think with this hook pull, like this definitely feels like either Baltics or Russia or Ukraine.
Yeah.
This wooden hook pull
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Yeah. They're very
I
hooky
lean
here.
I think I lean more Ukraine, but I can't say for a reason why. I think it's just like more of a vibe thing for me. I don't know.
Okay, so
What are your
actually,
thoughts?
when I asked the question, I hadn't thought of Ukraine, but now that you say that, I do consider it possible. Yeah. Um, I think this is Russia, personally.
Okay. Okay.
Um, which of course you also said. Um, Reason being, okay, the green roofs definitely would probably lean me towards Russia and away from
Oh,
Ukraine.
that is
Like
true.
people say blue roofs are normally east of Moscow, which is like the least useful meta ever. But it does stand to reason. But I remember talking to Trabota, and Trabota back in the day told me that the green roofs actually do somewhat work for more eastern in Russia. So that
Okay.
maybe leans me away from Ukraine. The spring coverage is definitely possible. You do get that in western Ukraine quite a lot. But I was thinking maybe it might be that spring coverage, like with black dirt spring coverage, maybe perm. I also had like an interesting thought of maybe this is like South Sakhalin or like Vanino or something. Could be possible to me.
Okay.
Like I
Um,
don't think we see
like
like the
on
tree cover's probably not quite right, but I do think Russia. I do think Russia.
yeah, I like your guess in the Urals there. I think makes a lot of sense with the dark, really dark soil that we have.
A couple of hills as
Um,
well. Like I think it checks out.
yeah, yeah.
But if this is
I think it checks
Vanino,
out.
then I'm gonna be sad because that was my initial vibe. But no, I think that's more wintry than spring actually. So yeah, but let's see. Let's see. I do think it's Russia. I do think it's Russia. Yeah. Oh, it was Sakhalin. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. That was a great vibe by you. I mean, you did say it. Like I never would have thought there in a million years, but
Thank you. Thank you. There
nice.
is just like a ton of like spring/winter in the south of Sakhalin, and then
Gotcha.
also Vanino is kind of winterish as well. And this
I
road.
was playing a learnable rusher earlier today, and I know Veneno is more winter, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
right?
And it's actually
Yeah.
fairly big town if you zoom in. You wouldn't think so, but look how many roads
Yeah.
there are. Like quite a big amount of coverage here. Quite a sprawling town. Even like the
Yeah.
town south I had yesterday, like down here. Gutka. No, more than five. What are you thinking?
Why? I mean, okay, sorry. I mean, why is that Spanish? Why?
Hmm,
What? Hmm.
that's pretty interesting.
Because my initial thought was Philippines here with the concrete road, but the concrete road feels like a bit off to
It
me.
does. So what's your
But we
thought?
have,
If it's Latin, what's your thought?
if it's Latin America, I don't really have a thought. I
Yeah, I
literally
think
just
I think that's
only
that's
thought
what I'm saying. I
Philippines.
think it's got to be Philly.
Yeah.
I think it's just Spanish speaking in Philly.
Yeah, and we have some political posters maybe on the sign there,
Oh,
and I
that's a
use
good
that a
point.
lot
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like there's just that everywhere in the Philippines, I feel. So,
Yeah. I mean, it's like spammed palm trees. When I was playing with Max like 2 years ago, he said later and summer with the spam palms, but I mean, it's really can be anywhere. Tends to be like here. I don't know. Lots of palm trees. I'm relatively certain that this is Philippines though. It looks like these
yeah.
are made of bamboo as well. I would
Yeah.
say. So yeah, I'm thinking
And they are Spanish
slam it
influence
later.
or yeah, Spanish influence there in the Philippines, so it does make sense
Yeah, yeah.
that we have some yeah. So,
Exactly. And the double
I like
and
it.
for those newer players, double lane concrete roads in the world, Philippines easily does it the most. So if you have no idea and it's got palm trees in this, then just go Philippines and try your luck. Okay, what was there?
Nice.
Copyright's definitely going to be useful here. 2021.
Definitely.
Then I'm thinking Russia.
Yep, I agree. I'm not exactly sure where to place this one though.
It's
Um,
interesting. It's quite rocky. So to
mhm.
my mind, this could be like a particularly sunny Murmansk, or
It
maybe
could.
just up here in these two, I would say.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It does feel a bit more northern as well.
Lots of
Yeah, let's.
fireweed, a bit of moss growing down here. It's not maybe as rocky as I thought. I can't see any big rocks because, like, a lot of the time in this area, you do just get like random big rocks on the side of the road. I'm
Mm,
thinking that we are like, and I think Arkhangelsk has more off roads as well. So I'm thinking like maybe yeah, somewhere up here.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Okay, let's just Sidvika. Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, on 7, going strong.
All right.
Hmm. So
All
white
right.
car, mud brick walls, wooden poles here. Interestingly. And we have like a Minas Gerais lamp. So this one with the black section, really common in Minas, and you get it commonly in Peru and Colombia as well. I don't think any other Latin Am countries have this lamp, so should be one of those three when you see it, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So I guess with that info, we just go Peru then, right? With the
It
white car.
it would check out to go Peru, I think, yeah. It's dead dry, we have those kind of low trees. The only concern I would have would be Chile.
Yeah, Chile is my big concern here, but
Mm.
I'm not too sure on the lamp. So
Yeah, it's not the exact type of one. Go and take a look for it yourself if you want to like just keep an eye out when you're playing NMPZ for this black and white sectioned
okay.
lamp. I mean the viewers at home. But like I think well, it does look a decent amount Chilean, but I think it should be Peru.
All right. Let's try that then.
Well, we'll see if I'm right. I think I am. Ah, okay. Well, it also exists in Chile. Good to
Yeah,
know.
I hate that. I hate that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it did look rather Chilean. I don't know. North Chile is a weakness for me. Should
Yeah,
have known
it
to probably
is,
come out so
especially when you get
confidently with
those.
something I didn't really know.
Yeah, with those 50/50s, especially when it's like coastal Peru or just like Atacama, Chile, sometimes it definitely gets a bit hard.
Even as I clicked it here, I was like, does it really look like that? Okay, yeah. Let's go quickly on these first few rounds to try and get back to where we were. Chile, I think, like
Yeah,
medium
I agree.
white plates, right? In a harbor with a north kind of ridge here, probably here. Then, okay, next one up. Iquique, yeah. Hmm. Crowny Plaza. Do they have those? I thought it was just an Australian thing. Interesting. First thought Romania. What do you think? Or is it,
Okay.
or
I
is
think
it Germany
copyright
or
could be
something?
helpful
Yeah, it's
here.
23.
23. Okay. I'm noticing the sign to the right here. That's like,
Mm.
I don't know. That's a bit strange. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. Um,
Plent.
other than in like Denmark with like the pole that goes around the sign. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
It's
I feel you.
weird.
I feel you. I mean, it could be Denmark. It's not out of the question.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's Denmark. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw that in the works
Yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah. No, I
but
got you. You're just thinking out loud. I got you.
um, yeah, I don't hate Romania here. Gen 4 winter coverage.
Mm-hmm. This is the Dutch that
Hmm.
it immediately make me think Romania. What about Germany? We do have a Porsche and a Beamer and a
Hmm.
Merc. Okay, so it could be, yeah, certainly could be Germany. So Eastern Germany, maybe with like the Combi block style architecture. Yeah, I don't really know here. It can definitely be a bunch of countries.
Yeah, I think on this map, like the Achilles heel is just always the urban Europe, man, or
Let's
just
just
Europe
send
in
it. Let's just
general.
send it. What do you want to go? What do you want to go?
I like Romania. I
Okay.
think with the dacha, like on the left, we have like a nice looking apartment building. Maybe they don't have the dachas for those people, but yeah,
Yeah,
let's.
exactly. Exactly. No, no, no. I definitely think that Romania is still a very good possibility with the squarish stuff. 23. I
Yeah.
mean, it could be Poland, but 23 leans us away. What's Vilnius? Okay, fair enough.
Okay. I mean, interesting.
Okay, section pole, piranha pines here. So this kind of pine, just send here.
Yep.
Nice. Oh yeah, and piranha often has section poles. They don't really do as many round poles as the other southern states.
Yep.
Here we have a white car long antenna with a holy pole. This runs all kinds of weird, but I think it's
Should just be.
Hungary. Ooh, what were you
Oh.
thinking?
Okay. I thought Poland.
Yeah, I guess okay, actually yeah, now that I look at the left side, we have two spruces. I think white car long antenna should be more common Poland and the whole stop. Oh, and the
Yeah.
light's coming out of the top. No, it is Poland. It is Poland. I
Okay.
misspoke. Let's go here. Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, the lights tend to stick out of the top of the pole a lot in Poland like that. Square blur here, I believe.
Here we go again.
Okay.
What
2021.
is square blur? So
Is it square blur? I think it is,
I
but I can't be certain.
no, it does certainly look like
Yeah,
it.
like this side you can kind of see being a bit square.
So like, is it ever like the weirdest Guatemala ever, or is it like,
Guat, like Max East and Max West does have some dry stuff. Can be.
yeah, because if we do have car meta here, I can't think of anything else really. Can you think of? What
Well,
were
the
your
square
thoughts?
blur does occasionally exist in Mexico, for example. I think like Guat's just safer
Hmm.
on this occasion anyway than Mex. But you never know about like a dry Colombia or something as well. It's not out of the question. I
Yeah.
think we just go Guat and pray.
Yeah.
It
Let's
makes the most
pray.
sense. I feel like East Guat you occasionally see this kind of landscape. Let's see. Okay, nice.
Nice. Good spot there.
Tunisia, I guess. What? Maybe not actually.
I thought Italy maybe, or
Yeah, Bari then.
yeah.
Is it a Fiat? I think
I
that's a Fiat, which is an Italian type of car.
yeah, I think the pavement makes sense. I can't really see the plate. But yeah, I think Bari makes a lot of sense here. It's dry.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I believe it is Bari actually. And if not, well, we have red reflectors, like reddish reflectors, so it shouldn't be Spain. And
Okay,
that
yeah,
really
that was
cuts
my
down the
only other
possibilities. Like,
concern.
yeah. Spain
Yeah,
should be the other main possibility here. So,
yeah,
surely with an Italian car and the guardrail not making sense for Spain, it is just here.
surely.
Okay. We keep missing the
Dude,
Sicilies, but
yeah, I
we got the
mean,
country.
coastal Sicily, man.
Oh, I have a call here. I think I know the country, and it's not easy. I think I
Uh,
know like just the region. What are you thinking?
um, well, I have no idea. What's on the right there? What like those white posts next to the road? What is that? Are those
I don't know what
bollards
they
or
are, but it does kind of make sense. Them being random does kind of make sense for my country idea. It's 23 though. That's interesting.
bro? Like, okay, I had like two weird thoughts here, and one of them.
Because I'm not 100% to be clear.
Okay, I don't even really want to say my first thought, but it was like California somehow.
Okay, Cali's actually somewhat possible, I believe. Yeah.
But I don't know if we would get this mountain.
Yeah,
It's a
the
little bit
mountains may be
weird.
too epic for Cali. Yeah.
Um, and I guess the other thought was Peru. But what are your
Peru's
thoughts?
also possible. I don't think I see the trees for Peru though. My
Okay, yeah,
thought,
that.
my thought is Arge, like Max North Arge.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense actually, and I really
Yeah,
like that guess.
yeah. I think the trees just like check out basically.
Yeah. No,
And
yeah,
then
I
the
can
random
definitely
posts,
see
like I
it.
can see them doing that in Arge, whereas like many
Yep.
countries just wouldn't really make sense for that.
Yep.
Sun does seem a little south potentially, though. I don't even know where the sun is because it's bright on both sides here. So
Yeah. Um, I like your guess. I think orange makes a lot of sense with these trees as well. I was trying to think of where I saw like trees similar to this before, and yeah, I think orange makes too much sense here.
yeah,
So
and also a bit of advanced stuff for viewers. Like in Peru, we'd normally see a brake light. Not all Peru coverage has
yeah,
brake light, but we don't have one here. And the other side of the car in Argentina always has the front. So clearly, we're driving this direction, and we can't see the brake light. So that also helps to rule out Peru here, I would say. So probably Salta, somewhere up in one of these mountain roads. Not really sure
agreed.
what's covered, but we can see we're looking south. So that means to our west, we have big mountains, which definitely checks out. Let's just go like here or something. Okay, nice.
That was
Bit
an absolute
inside.
cook by you.
Thank you.
Very nice.
State streak 0, by the way. Okay. Ooh,
Here we go
21.
again.
That's surely useful.
Okay.
Ooh. Wait, I'm changing my mind now that I look at the buildings on the right here. Because I was thinking Austria-Hungary border.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've
Mm-hmm.
flipped with these like brick architecture. What are you thinking?
I thought Netherlands here or Belgium.
Yeah,
Um,
has to be, right?
I think especially with the brick architecture on the right there, and it says like you say, flat as a pancake. So
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it does make sense.
Yeah, yeah. So, The fact that we don't see any over street poles here, we just have metal ones,
Yep.
does lean you Netherlands.
Yep.
I
I
feel
agree.
like 21 is more common in Belgium, but I think we should trust the poles maybe and go Netherlands.
Yeah.
Also, just because it
I
is so flat.
totally agree with you there.
Okay, let's go
Good
here.
assessment.
Make sure we don't click on one of the exclaves. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, Germany.
Yep.
Yeah, just also this like kind of road where they have the sections like kind of redone, where they don't like patch it, they just do a whole section. Like instead of like tarring it, they do a whole section. That's so German and Germanic countries like Austria, even Switzerland, even the parts of other countries near Germany do that. It's weird.
Yep.
Wow.
And the label click is where I would have clicked as well. So nice guess.
Let's go. The Germany label comes through clutch there. Okay, that was a 23.4, not bad.
That's a
If we
pretty
got the
good score.
Sicily, then it would have been a
If
real
only
cooker.
that bloody Sicily, man.
I mean, no one's going there because it's so flat on the round we had.
Yeah.
Okay, gettable, gettable, gettable. I like it.
All right. I think I have a country in mind. What do you think?
Yeah, so we're looking at some square concrete poles, A-frame, some spruces, fairly kind of gravelly road, interestingly here. Maybe something
Yeah.
Catholic over here. Almost feels
Mm-hmm.
like Catholic or maybe even Orthodox. I think this is Baltics, and
Okay.
I with the poles maybe lean Lithuania. What do you
Okay.
think?
I agree with Lith. Yep.
Yeah.
What's our copyright here,
Yeah,
by
that
the
is
way?
the next question we have. I think it's 23. Let me get in.
Okay.
22 or 3. Can we
Okay.
get
So
another one
23
here?
would definitely check out, I would say,
Oh,
for
hello.
this.
It is 23. I found it. Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, because 22, I feel like, I mean, not always because copyrights can be overwritten, but we would mostly see winter coverage here, I feel like.
Yeah, true. They have
But
a lot
like,
of like spring, winter stuff. Yeah.
but like when they recovered, or like they recovered some of these roads in 23, it's definitely like, this is like spring, summer, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a
So
good point. I
this
need
makes
to
a lot
look
of
at my
sense.
kind of just coverage months a bit more in my own time. I feel like it's very underrated. But
Yeah,
yes, I agree with Lith, and I think next most likely is maybe even Esti with the poles, and
I
then
agree.
next most
And the
likely
Yellow House,
Latvia.
maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so
I
let's
like
just
Lithuania though.
oh yeah, the yellow house is interesting. I do think Lith. I do think Lith.
Yep.
Let's just hedge our bets and go for that. Nice.
Ooh, close.
Also, because Latvia has more wooden poles as well, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so surely we're in Serbia, North Mass here,
Yep. And I have a particular lean here. I would probably
which
go Skopje,
is
right?
yeah.
Um, two-lane highway makes a lot of sense.
So common in North Macedonia. Also, no blue strips that I can see, which
Yep.
would lean you more North Macedonia. And if you
And
want to get
we,
niche, like the little water tank thing on the roof, I feel like is also,
hmm,
I feel like that's also more common in the countries that are more close to Turkey, which North
hmm.
Macedonia happens to be. So it's really common in like Albania, and then occasionally in like Greece and Bulgaria. I feel so makes sense.
And we do have this mountain north as well, which would make sense for Skopje, right?
Oh yeah,
I
that is a
believe.
really good point, Dallin. I think you are correct on this occasion. I would say so. But I think the actual big thing here that's leaning me away from Serbia is just the way that we don't have any blue strips. Really.
Yeah. It's hard for me to see.
Yeah.
For me, it's like mainly a vibe thing
Right.
sometimes when I
Right.
have to go between NMK and Serbia. So that one's hard to explain, but yeah, I definitely like NMK.
Okay. Let's go. Nice. We're on 9. And we have UK Ireland 50-50 here.
Love that.
Okay, the fences are squared off, so that immediately makes UK more likely because Ireland normally has rounded ones,
Yep.
at least
Um,
I think.
that is the meta. Whether that is fake or not, I am not too sure.
So the thing is, on a hand-picked map, you can't trust those ones as much because a lot of the time.
Exactly.
Okay, we also
Um,
have miles per hour speed signs here. So
Yeah.
that would also feel rather good for UK.
Is that coast to our like southwest there, or
Yeah, kind of west coast, really. Yeah.
okay? Um, the houses to me feel like I don't know with these white and gray roofed houses, like Northern Ireland maybe works if we're going UK, but I don't know where the coast would line up there if it is.
Yeah, I was considering that. So maybe it's actually Isle of Man
Isle of Man. Okay, yeah, I
with
like
the
that.
kind of Irish influenced architecture, or maybe we're kind of like on one of these peninsulas here, looking west, that kind of thing.
And you have those yellow flowers or
Yeah,
like
the
the yellow
gorse.
plants in the
Is it
distance.
goss or
Yeah,
gorse or something? Yeah.
gorse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I think you see that a lot on the Isle of Man Gen 2 coverage, right?
You do. You definitely. It's
Um,
spammed there for sure. So yeah, maybe Isle of Man is actually the best call here. Like bait maps love to have a bit of Isle of Man, so I'm feeling
that's
good
true.
about that.
All right,
Also,
let's try it.
one last thing: the pavement is not as gravelly as you normally see in Ireland as well,
Mm,
in my opinion. Although Gen 2 is not particularly common in NI, so
yeah,
that would also like it can be used to distinguish those two, but I just don't really think this is NI. So let's go for this. Nice fire.
the gorse really does work for me. I feel
Yeah,
like I've tried that on numerous occasions and it has worked. So
absolutely agreed. Okay, surely Thailand here.
yeah, is that a why does that pole look rounded though?
It does look
That's a little
rounded,
weird.
but it also has the vertically aligned.
That is true.
Yeah. And then, so we do have
Um,
a double concrete road here, which is more common in Philly, but it's red, completely covered by red soil, which is uncommon in Philippines. Cassava
yep.
is being grown here. I think that would be like a central Thailand thing, as far as I remember.
Yeah. I don't see myself going anywhere but Thailand here, I think,
The
with
dots
this
on the pole
landscape.
seem to go to the bottom, or I could be seeing things, but yeah. Click label, I think.
Yep.
Mountain there to our east. That's great. Nice. Central indeed. Very good. Uh-oh. We're in trouble, Dallin.
Oh no.
Slam Poland and call it a day, or what? Do the
Yeah.
trees look Polish?
I probably would agree with you. I would probably just slam Poland here with the road. But
Yeah.
um
Could be like a North Ukraine. Could be a Baltic.
yeah,
Could be a
that was
Czech, even, maybe. I think Poland is best.
I think Poland is best too. I
Let's just
think
slam
we
it.
don't really do much thought in this one. Like I know we're on 11, but
Oh, it is Czech. I
ah,
mean, how you get Czechia there, bro? It's just impossible, I feel. You know? Like, how do you realistically, how do you get Czechia there? You don't, in my opinion.
yeah, it's
All
a
right.
little
Should we
hard.
go for one more big streak?
Yeah,
One
let's try
more
one more.
5+ streak for the video. Thoughts here?
Yeah, it should be Kenya here, right? We can see the dust trail, so we know we're driving on the left. Can't see the follow car, probably blocked by the dust trail here, but I think this landscape is pretty consistent for like northern Kenya or eastern Kenya, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, initially vibes were out here, but I think we might be looking at one of these ridges here, actually. Like, we could
Oh,
be,
okay.
like, traveling along. We're kind of going west-northwest, so I would not really be certain about where. Like, maybe a road like that, and then we're looking at this ridge here or something. That actually makes quite a bit of sense to me. I think it is, like, somewhere along this one, though. Okay. Different ones, but yeah. Just that northern, and also we had a really thin crossbar on the pole,
hmm
which is really common on the poles there. Polish house, mayhaps.
Looks like Polish pole as well, right?
Yeah,
Is
the
it
pole, the holy pole as
holy?
well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
I don't know. This is like if you like draw a house when you're in first grade, that's the way Polish houses look, basically. So,
I love that.
yeah. So slam it, right?
But yeah.
Is it
Yep.
2022? We can also check that. Most like roads in Poland will be copyright 2022. Can't really make it out. It's Poland. I'm saying it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
Poland.
Japan, rice.
All right, we're just
Do we,
running
do
it
we do the
back.
thing?
Yep.
Yep.
Sendai rice.
So real. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Wait, I have an interesting thought here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you want me to say my
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
first?
What are you thinking first?
I mean, with this kind of like road, which is like very gray,
Yeah.
usually just go like Colombia here, I think.
Yeah.
What are your
Colombia is
thoughts?
definitely the obvious option. I'm wondering about Peru.
Oh,
Something
okay.
about it may be Peruvian. The thing is, like, I think, like, Colombia's about 50-50 with the brake light, and we don't have a brake light here, it would appear. So that may lean us towards Colombia because Peru rarely doesn't have one.
Right.
But
Um,
we have this, the Terengganu leaves, which I was talking to GeoNebula about. He was identifying it for me. The range, like, it's really common in Ecuador, but it's most common in, like, Indo, Malaysia, that. So, I mean, surely this dirt is too black for Indo, but otherwise I'd want to consider it. But no, I think all in all, you basically by the metas available, your hand's kind of forced towards Colombia here. I feel.
yeah, I think I don't know where exactly. Maybe I just click in the mountains around Bogota, but yeah, probably just go Colombia here.
And if I can get the copyright, because I think the no brake light stuff is in 22 in Peru. We do. I mean, it's not quite readable, unfortunately, anywhere. The copyright can be so fickle. Like, it's very difficult to find sometimes. Oh, I think Cola's most likely. Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Nice.
I still really got Peru vibes there, but yeah, meta forced us to
I
go
could
Cola,
definitely
which
see
is good.
that as well.
Okay. India. So Indian style
Yeah.
pole tops.
Um, is this pull top unique? I'm not
I was
too
wondering
sure.
if it's like a northeastern one of those like wacky northeastern metal ones.
Yeah, because to
But
me,
we don't have many
it
palms.
looks like I don't know. It's like weird. Like, could it be Uttarakhand or something?
Yeah. I don't. I see the vision, but not quite. You know, I feel like Uttarakhand doesn't quite feel so lush. Or
Mm.
like it feels a bit more temperate lushness rather than this. But this is like tropical, but you might be right though, because maybe it's Sikkim. I think Sikkim always has
Yeah,
metal poles.
that's definitely a possibility as well.
Hmm. I don't know if the soil looks like this in Sikkim. I'm thinking like you do sound like Uttarakhand, Sikkim, one of these mountain provinces here, but then it just ends up being like in the mountains in Tamil Nadu somehow, you know?
Yeah, it
No, I
just
do think
ends
it
up
is
being
up
some
here.
random south.
Well, let's just see. It's definitely India. I mean, like the metal poles, like this arrangement, definitely India.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it is even Arunchal.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I considered it, but maybe that's yeah, maybe there's redder soil here than here or something. I don't know. Still a good score. Okay,
Yeah,
so we got our 5. So now whenever we die, we die. Hopefully this video still goes for another 20 minutes, and you guys can
I
see
would love that.
that. Okay, so we may now have that kind of gravelly pavement that I was talking about
Yep.
in Ireland.
And yeah, I agree. Ireland, strictly based off of the meta, as you mentioned. We got the grass
We
growing in the
got the
middle of the
grass, bro.
road.
We got the grass. The grass growing in the middle of the road, it is definitely more common in Ireland than anywhere else. We could definitely say that with confidence.
Yeah. And looks like we got like a Irish style house, I would say. Not always consistent, of course, but the white and
Celtic
the gray roof
style,
there.
yeah. Celtic
Yeah.
style. Oh gosh, like
I
it so can be elsewhere, but I think
Yep.
Ireland is just the default send here, so you just prage a bit.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Ah,
That's a classic, man.
like
I don't know if
just
2022
tip of
2022 might not
Wales.
be very common in Ireland, I'm not sure. But I mean, yeah, this
I
is just
mean,
like Irish pavement. Landscape was at least decent for Ireland. What can you really do?
like I really think even no move here, like this is a really tough 50-50. Like
I'm trying to
I mean,
work out
maybe
what
with
I
the
would actually.
gorse that's growing, like maybe gorse is more common in Wales, but
Maybe I don't know about
I don't
that. Like
know.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
pretty marginal clue at best. So
I've
and then we
seen
have
Geo
no car
Wizard
here. I don't
clawing
believe
through
no car.
these courses. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely straight line missions right through this field. Some Welsh farmers getting angry. No, I don't really. Like, there's no car, which is interesting. I think that's maybe not possible It is possible in Ireland, but maybe not in 2022. But, like, that's a big cope, bro. I don't know if you can really... Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit tough there.
I think that is a good way of summarizing it. But what we can say about this map is very fun, and it is very difficult in Europe. I feel like this should be the new, like, standard for assisted streaks, because it actually is just low-key that difficult with no repeats.
Yeah, I mean, on the stream tomorrow, I might actually fire this one up, NMPZ, like, assisted with the chat.
I think that's the play. I think that's the play.
Yeah.
I might join, because I think I'll be home earlier from the gym tomorrow, so...
Big, I'll see you in there.
Yes. All right, well, Dallin, thank you very much for joining up. Go watch if you've just finished this one. Shoutouts to you, by the way, if you have. But if you've just finished this one and you haven't watched the Dallin one, go sub to him, go watch that. Any last words for the people, Dallin?
No. Thanks, guys, for watching. Had a lot of fun on Oscar's channel.
What up? All right, guys, thank you. Till next time, and goodbye.